Hi y'all, welcome to my shop. I thought I'd try something different to shoot this on my my cell phone. My hand's shaking a little bit, so I just wanted to check in with y'all, see how y'all are doing with this self-imposed quarantine, where most of us are spending time at home. And I'm just curious to see how many of y'all are getting down in your shop more often than regular. And I want to show you a couple things that I was working on. So in a recent video I did on candlesticks, and these are over here in my finishing area where I put a coat of this Minwax antique oil. People always ask me what my finish is. It's Minwax antique oil. You can get that at Ace Hardware. You can't get it at the big box stores. Some of these other antique oils might be similar, but I like Minwax. It doesn't have any urethane in it. It's basically oil and mineral spirits, and it dries. And you can build up a pretty nice shine, I think, as you can see here. And these haven't even been buffed yet, because after the final coat, you've got to let it cure for several days or a week. Here's another can of Minwax oil turned upside down to antique oil to keep it in shape. Another thing I recently worked on, I was donating a couple of boxes or a couple of bowls to charity. And I picked up one that I'd finished with walnut oil. It wasn't very shiny, and I decided, well, I don't really like that. My wife didn't like it either. So I pulled it out and put on the multiple coats of antique oil. And now I got to buff the outside after it cures. Another bowl I pulled out of my rough turn bowl stack. This is going to be a future video on scorching a bowl. Just haven't gotten to it yet. I'm working on a video on making wooden chuck jaws. I'm just not making real good progress, but here's the 2x6 sitting in the corner that's started to get marked up. This is the first day I've worn a t-shirt. Didn't put on a long sleeve shirt. It's beginning to get starting to get warm. Spring's almost here. I'm seeing little signs of pollen here in North Georgia. I'm going to have a link to a poll here somewhere. Not all of y'all are going to have access to that, depending on what type of device you're watching this on. If you're watching it on a telephone or TV, you may not have access to that to answer that poll. But I want to get feedback from you. Are you getting into your shop more often now that you're self-quarantined? Are you spending more time on watching television, whatever? Respond to the poll or answer in the comments below. Y'all stay safe. I mean it. Y'all come back here.